This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. You look at Portland. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And right now, Chicago, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Patrick Williams was a five-star recruit out of high school. Now, scoring came easily for him, but he chose Florida State to learn how to play defense. He said offense will take care of itself. It takes somebody special to sit down on defense. Stops are what win the game. And, Kevin, that two-way game saw him taken fourth in the 2020 draft.
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you.
Thanks for
Greg,
watching.
you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Jordan is out there with Insanity. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic, and it's Ilyasova in at the 4 spot. And for the Trailblazers, the veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Here's Vucevic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Nurkic against Vucevic, and Nurkic gets it to go.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Now here's Matt, covered by Lillard. Ilyasova in the post. Covington's there. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McCollum. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Nurkic can't hit. So Mack will bring it up for Chicago. The injury troubles for Jusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
Yeah, I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially. Just a broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career.
Count it. Nurkic has got his second best.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Driving inside. And that one is good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 6 points for Nurkic. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Jordan. Back to Mack. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Covington.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A 3 from McCollum. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Lillard with the bucket.
Great job there getting the defense to commit one way, and then Lillard has the body control to pull up the other. Nails the quick jumper.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Zeller comes in for Jusuf Nurkic, and it's Little in for Robert Covington. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in, and so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick. Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Puts it up from 12. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Bulls leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
So for the Trailblazers, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Powell. Tony Snell comes in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11 to the left wing. Simons surveying the D. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by Jordan.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
That's tipped. Pass to Snell. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And Jordan has it in the corner. Good. And the nice assist from Mack. Mack's got 6 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Simons. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And he can extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. Well, with the talent around him, Damian Lillard able to play off the ball.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so.
Well, and Damian Lillard, Greg, accustomed to making shots with the clock winding down.
They have a phrase for it. Whether the defense is locked in or not, that clock is ticking down to danger.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got DeRozan. Also Vucevic out there. Lonzo Ball out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Pass the ball. Takes a 3. Little with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 9. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And DeRozan throws it down.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass. And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 5. Here's Caruso. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Caruso's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. The Bulls also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for DeRozan. Jordan comes in for Ball. And Mack subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here's Mack. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Matt. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Ilyasova. And 3 from Jordan. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
Now here's Matt. After the miss from Damian Lillard. In the corner, it's LaVine. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. Mack's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And you got to run LaVine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Covington. The pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. Mack grabs the miss. So Mack will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Chicago leading by 16. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Mack, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Powell on the wing. There's the lob to Lillard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mack looking around. For 3, LaVine, and the Bulls, another 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A different look now for Portland. Cody Zeller's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Robert Covington. And Tony Snell subbed in for Powell. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Levine. Snell got a hand on it. They retain possession. Scooped up.
Yeah.
Mack with the ball. 10 points for him. Outside Jordan. Pass to DeRozan. And Mack has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Lillard with the bucket.
And defensively, you like to try and run Lillard off of that spot because, man, he gets it going out there, he's going to hurt you.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports halftime show. That was a pretty
Hey
nice
everybody,
game
welcome to the
up.
2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal
I hope y'all
and Kenny
enjoying the
the Jet.
video.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look hopeless, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. That defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Got this guy in last week,
They allow us through the
And that does it for our...
Alright, this is still set up over there before I start doing this. And I will be playing online players. So right now I'm just pressing and trying to learn how to
And
play
as we dive into the
before I
second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters
play
are any
against
different
real
from the first two.
players.
So far, it has been a runaway.
But I just want to do a season on video.
The Bulls leading by 19.
I might
Powell
think about
and
getting some
Covington up
hockey,
at the
some
forward.
baseball.
At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Outside Jordan, stolen by McCollum. Three-pointer, and another three for Portland.
McCollum just catching the defense asleep right there. I don't know why you would be. CJ's such a devastating scorer.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. Well, CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
Trailblazers trail by 16. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
Chicago calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now here's Matt. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. And Jordan has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
This is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive. Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And it's blocked by Jordan.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball. And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Pass to McCollum. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Covington against Jordan. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
McCollum passes to Nurkic. Back to McCollum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Mack, good.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Portland. One of the stories here, insanity, getting it done today.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Zeller, he's checked in for Nurkic. Antetokounmpo comes in for Robert Covington. Tony Snell's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for McCollum. White, he's checked in for the Bulls.
That's right on the money from Lillard. That's how you finish a possession.
White looking around. Vucevic finds Levine. The wing jumper off target.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
2 points. That one goes. 13 points for Damian Lillard.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Simons. He kicks to Zeller. Out to the right wing. Here's Snell. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Zeller.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Outside, Levine passes to Jordan from outside the arc. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 17-point game. 51 seconds left in the third. And there's the pass to Zeller. Over Levine. Shot by Zeller, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Now, Vucevic. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And 3 from Jordan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Simons, the pass to Snell. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Jordan from downtown. And the 3-ball is good. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Bulls out front as they end the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Jordan, Ilyasova out there with Vucevic, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Mack in at the point.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
Here's Mack. Lays it up off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Jordan. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. That's now 26 points for Jordan.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dishes it to Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Little. Powell, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. It's always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Lillard from outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he drives in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Cullen passes to Nurkic. Basket counts.
And Nurkic is so big, does a great job. He fends off the defense on his way to the score.
The drive by Jordan and slam dunk by Jordan.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Lillard scanning the floor. From past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic putting his vision on full display there.
Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. A solo fast break. Here's Mack. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball. This is what happens.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on it.
Tipped away. Vucevic with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. Mack. Good. Mack's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Ellaby. Clock at 6. Trying to get something going. He's off on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Jordan.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Chicago grabs the miss. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Good, and the nice assist from Mack.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
And Insanity picks up the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Ellaby. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now here's Matt. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Charity stripe shot. They get it back. Vucevic. And that one drops for him.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Here's Simons. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long.